Hey there, Gemini. Come on in, beautiful souls. Let's get your energy forecast all wrapped up for the week ahead, shall we? Hi there, my name is Intuitively, and we are working on the week of October the 15th through to the 23rd. So join me now, Gemini, as we pull a few cards for you. Now, heads up, it has been one of those days. So I'm doing these recordings a couple of days in advance, Friday the 13th, which has always been a day of good fortune for me. In fact, even as a young child, I couldn't understand why everybody was sort of anti Friday the 13th and all this bad luck crap and all this stuff. It's always been a day of good fortune for me. That said, we're also under the energy of this upcoming solar eclipse, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later, but it has been affecting my recordings in the sense that sometimes I'm not even sure what I'm saying here. I'm just babbling away, tripping over my tongue. It's been a bit of a shit show, but that's okay. Because you know me, I don't go back, I don't re-record. When I have a mess up, I have a mess up. If I screwed up where I talked, I just try to fix it and carry on, right? Let's get right to it for you, Gemini. Again, the week of October the 15th through to the 23rd. The first card that I'm pulling here for you from the Nature's Whispers Oracle is your theme of energy through the entire week ahead, okay? So we have clear endeavor. So clear endeavor to me is really clarity coming in for the project or idea or I just want to go back to the word project here. Something, see, I told you my words aren't quite there today. There's something that you've been working on or dreamed of doing or wanting to start, but you haven't had, or maybe you've already been moving along on it, but your next steps aren't very clear. And I am feeling like this week is bring some clarity in. I feel like the clear endeavors, you've got a clear shot forward on what it is you need or want to do. All right, let's break it down just a little bit further and see if we can get some more clarity from the cards here, shall we, Gemini? So for this, I'm using the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and we'll pull 3 cards. Oops. See? We'll pull 3 cards, and they will represent the beginning, middle, and end of the week. Please do take some time to leave me a note in the chat below if the reading resonates with you. I do hope you're watching your sun, moon, and rising for a fulsome picture of your week ahead. But let's just get it. Oh, I like this. Will-o'-the-wisp. So that's just all about the treasures hidden in the shadows for you this week, Gemini. So this is kind of the story that's kind of unfolding in my head here. With this endeavor, this project, this thing that you're either moving forward on already and don't have clarity on, or you want to move forward but aren't sure how because you're lacking clarity. That's the clarity that comes in this week. The treasures hidden in the shadows is telling you where to find that clarity. So I feel like there's some things that haven't been working out or that are sort of being the block for this moving forward, this energetic forward motion here is blocked by all these things of I can't do because of. And I feel like when you take another look, and I want you to go back and look at all those things that I can't do because of, and give them a real thorough, maybe a third-party observer kind of look, in the sense of I don't want you to come in with it with your already established bias. You already know because you've thought of it and you've thought that the process through and you can see the end result. I want you to go back in and let go of that previous thought process and look at it with new eyes from that neutral third-party observer, because what I'm getting here is it's in that process of where you think things are blocking you that the secret to clarity is hiding. All right. So the treasures are hiding in the shadows, and that's the shadows that I'm feeling here. So let's see what else the cards have to say about that altogether. So we have, a sky bridge, and there's a possibility of a union is what it's saying here. And right off the bat, what's coming into to sort of further the dialogue on this take on the cards is that perhaps one of the things, because I feel actually there's more than one, there might be 2 or 3 things listing that are I can't do because of. And one of them is this idea of doing it alone or can't bring somebody in or don't know if you can trust them. And I'm not saying that this is the person for you, whoever you've already got in mind, and maybe that's why you're thinking, no, I can't do it. I would agree. That's the sense that I'm getting, but that doesn't mean there's not somebody for you. And I just feel like this is going to come in. Ooh, again, reminder of the treasures in the shadows. So looking in unexpected places, looking at unexpected sources for resources, right? So it doesn't mean they're front and center on the front line with you. This could be by way of more of background support. And I again feel like it's in unexpected places. All right. Where are we wrapping this week up? Because this is sounding really good for you, Gemini. Yeah, look at this. We have beginner's mind with the first breath. This is talking about exactly what I said, coming at it from a fresh set of eyes, looking at it as if you're seeing it for the first time and you don't already have foregone conclusions about certain things, right? So you want to come in it as if you've never seen this thought, idea, project before, as if it's brand new to you, and look at it with those beginner's eyes. You're starting from scratch, giving it the once over. You know, so you make it like somebody else has handed you this outline, this project, all the information supporting it, and you're looking at it with fresh beginner's eyes. And this is where you're going to catch those opportunities that you didn't see before. All right? I hope this makes sense to you, Gemini. Like I said, I have been a little bit scattered in my readings today. I'm just kind of looking around at the cards here, and just want to again reiterate that you are going to get forward motion. I do feel like by the time we get to the end of the week, there's at least a glimmer of that there, or at least the glimmer of an idea that needs yet to be built on. So I'm really happy for you for that. This sounds really good to me, Gemini. It sounds very positive. And I just want you to be aware of the fact that depending on when you're watching this video, so I'm recording it on Friday the 13th. Saturday, tomorrow, is the eclipse. This is a solar eclipse, and it's not a full, so it's not a total eclipse, but what it will leave is a ring of fire around the sun. And I know that here in Canada, where I live, I'm not going to see it. We have overcast and rainy forecast for the next several days, so it's fall. In that, though, there's a lot of energy tied to that. There's always energy tied to the celestial bodies around us and what they're up to, right? And in this case, there's a couple of things. One, don't be surprised if sort of old things that you've maybe tucked away or at least thought you've already dealt with come up to the surface, right? That rise up to the surface. And I feel like it's because it's time to completely clear the slate. So don't be surprised if you have sudden unexpected emotions or thoughts or encounters that trigger you. And it is just a reminder that there's still a layer of healing left to do. And this eclipse allows for that in such a beautiful way in your life here, Gemini, because this moon, oh, good Lord, told you. This eclipse is all about balance in your life and karmic justice. So I am seeing sort of the scales coming into balance here for you. And I love this moving forward. So I want you to sort of harness that energy. And again, keep in mind that whole idea of the new beginnings, because that's another thing this eclipse is all about. So it's perfect timing for this contemplation that you're doing. All right. Take care, Gemini. Please do give me a like, share, and a follow. And if you're so inclined, hit that notification button. Share me with your friends. And let's build this channel. I appreciate every single one of you. Blessed be for being here.